Well, elsewhere in the country, Alibaba says it will invest up to $1.5 billion in China's rural areas. The funds will be used to improve the e-commerce giant's access to the countryside, as well as to ease poverty. CCTV's Han Peng reports.
Rural life in China isn't all idyllic. Marginalized from the booming urban market, 1 out of every 10 peasants still lives under the poverty line. But a rising e-commerce market is proving to be a much-needed platform to sell their produce at a higher price and makes it easier to buy urban products as well. That's the latest program by China's e-commerce giant Alibaba. The company is setting up some 100,000 rural service stations over the next 3 years in some of the poorest and remotest villages.
My business aims to help my neighbors to buy what no one sells and sell what no one buys in our village. We believe there is huge market potential in rural areas.
Xia Youzhi used to run the only convenience store in his village. Last year, he decided to join Alibaba and use the store as a rural service station. And in Chinese villages, e-commerce works in quite a different way. Villagers don't really know how to use a computer or a mobile app, so Xia has to install a big computer screen in his store to help them pick out products and make online orders. Most villagers are skeptical about online payment, fearing that sellers might scam them. So Xia, as a trusted local shop owner, received the cash from villagers and then pays online through his own bank account. But his most demanding work lies outside the store. Most villages have no roads for trucks, so delivery man can only send the packages to the rural service station. We now follow Xia Youzhi to complete the so-called last kilometer logistics. The roads are quite bumpy and difficult, but this is regarded as the core to e-commerce competition. No matter how new e-commerce might look like, local buyers, the deals here have to be completed in the most traditional and rural way. Figures show that 1/3 of China's villages lack the necessary infrastructure for logistics, and 2/3 still have no access to the internet. But as China pledges to complete internet infrastructure for all villages by 2020, Alibaba says it is confident in tapping into the huge potential of the rural market.
E-commerce can solve one of the biggest problems for rural residents. That is by helping them to be equally informed about the market with urbanites. With just a click of a mouse, they can buy and sell what they want, making them an equal player in the market.
Xia Youzhi Station is one of the earliest in China, in a village near Shandong's central city of Weifang. Local authorities say despite a nationwide shrinkage, Weifang had seen its export rising last year because it embraced the idea of rural e-commerce. Some say with more villagers buying and selling online, the world might just see a Made in China tag coming out of the country's villages. Han Peng, CCTV, Shandong.